So I really, to my surprise, have found that I prefer the online drawing classes to live classes, because for me, I'm able to, Jacobina sends a video which talks about, what we're going to be focusing on for the week. And, not to tell us what to do, but just to give us a concept of what we're, going to be focusing on. And then I have my own time to draw and work on my schedule and focus totally on it, as whereas in a class, which is also great, but a class is different because there's a lot of conversation between students and you only have a certain set period of time to work on what you're working on. Whereas at home, if you have a still life or whatever, you can leave it set up for days and come back and work on it. And then the critique, the Zoom is so easy to use. You get an email and you just click on it, and the critique is like you'd have a critique in person. So, your Jacobina has downloaded your work that you email to her, and then it comes up on the screen and you can discuss it. And, one of the nice things is that while you're working on your work at home, you're really able to go back to it. Like I go back to things the next day or a few hours later, and I can see things that I want to change. Whereas if you're in a class and it's an hour class and you leave, you can't do that because you don't have what you're focusing, what you're drawing any longer. So for me, it really works. And I've done a lot of drawing classes in my lifetime. So I'm happy to say that this is a great way for me to do it. And Jacobina is a great instructor. So I wanted to get, you had wanted me to do two things. With the one on the right, which I did first, there are 2 peppers and a tomato. And I wanted to show the difference, which I think I succeeded with, especially in the red one. Well, both of the peppers, the orange and the red one, I think look like peppers.
And so I pushed myself to allocate time, and I'm so very happy I did, because it's opened a door to a whole new series of things I can do and learn about and grow. So thank you very much, Jacobina, for initiating us in the classes, and of course, thanks to Donna.
Simpatico, because we both have very little experience, so it's always nice,
So you cannot say that anymore, Beth.
I have never drawn anything like this in my life.
But you did it, right?
I did it.
Can you show us something?
It took me 2 days.
Okay. 2 days on a lifetime is nothing.
Yeah, that's true. And there were points where I was saying, I can't do this. But then I said, oh, you stupid girl, of course you can do this. I'm glad my sister bullied me into doing this.
Because you were amazed when you turned it around. You thought, what?
And Jacobina, you are very skilled at communicating some very basic things and hand-holding people to try this. You're very, it's a skill.
Thank you.
That most people don't have. So you're good.